Now, your 21Alive First Alert Forecast.
Good morning. We begin this morning with a live look over downtown Fort Wayne. Today is Friday, June 14th. Welcome to your 21Alive Fastcast. We do want to get a quick check of your weather forecast with meteorologist Liz Braden. Liz, it's Father's Day weekend. I know a lot of people are probably making plans to spend the day outside, but we are heating up, so kind of walk us through what we need to know as we head into the weekend.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Jess. Well, at least we have a cold front coming through that provides us a little bit of relief today and tomorrow. Behind the cold front, we have some clearing skies and sunshine in store for today. Temperatures this morning starting out in the 60s. We're at 66 in Fort Wayne right now, and highs today in the mid 80s. So it's at least a little bit of relief compared to what we saw yesterday when we got up to a high of 92 degrees. Now over the next few days, here is the heat up on the way. Father's Day, a high of 92. That is the first day of the 90-degree streak. Most of next week spent into the mid-90s with the heat index values in the triple digits. As we preview ahead to your Father's Day forecast, at least the morning hours a little bit more mild. By about 8 a.m., temperatures up to 63 degrees. By noon, we're already in the mid-80s, and highs on Sunday up to 92 degrees. So hopefully any of your weekend plans at this point, Jess, involve maybe pool, sprinkler, lake, whatever it is to stay cool.
Yeah, Liz, definitely find your body of water this weekend. Liz, thanks so much. All right, developing now, we do want to get a look at a big story we're following. A Fort Wayne police officer is recovering in a hospital after police say a suspect shot him. New this morning, we're getting a look at that suspect. This is him. Police arrested and identified 20-year-old Zarni Mayant. He faces a preliminary charge of attempted murder, burglary causing serious bodily injury, aggravated battery, resisting law enforcement, drawing a deadly weapon, possession of a machine gun, and police say the officer that was shot luckily now is in stable condition. Now 21Alive reporter Meg Rossler was at that scene yesterday and has reaction from neighbors and the Fort Wayne police chief.
We was outside playing with the kids and seeing the officers speeding by in the ambulance, and we told the kids to get in the house.
Larissa Pearl says it was a normal day in her neighborhood.
It was scary because my niece, she was about to ride her four-wheeler, and she said she heard gunshots. And I'm like,
Fort Wayne police say they were responding to a burglary call in the 4700 block of Holton Avenue.
Less than 30 seconds later, at 4:48 p.m., one of the officers called out on the radio that shots had been fired. There was an exchange of gunfire, and then he was struck.
A police officer? Like, right. I ain't never think it would be a police officer. Like,
who would want to do this to one of our own officers that's protecting and serving us?
This video shows the officer being taken into an ambulance. Police tell us he was shot in the arm.
He is in non-life-threatening condition.
When we spoke with the police chief, no suspects were in custody. But just a few minutes later, police located a suspect hiding a few blocks away on Fairfax Avenue. He was found with a gunshot wound to his stomach. The incident is still under investigation.
And we want to thank the public for their support to the Fort Wayne police officers that were involved in this and to our department overall.
Be safe, keep your kids safe, check on your people, because you never know how crazy stuff gets out here in the world today.
All right, now to another big story that we've been following, honestly, throughout this entire week. Fort Wayne police have identified the man they say threw drugs in an officer's face. That man is now facing 6 felony charges. 40-year-old DeMarcus Thomas is charged with dealing cocaine and narcotics and battery to a public safety official, among other charges. You may remember that chase ended on Hobson Road Wednesday afternoon. Investigators say Thomas hit an officer in the head with a bag full of drugs, and police say they found nearly 5 pounds of cocaine in his truck with a street value of $65,000. His charges carry a potential prison sentence of more than 70 years. All right, we do want to give you guys some good news here today. Officials have officially announced that Fox Island is going to be reopening after that derecho hit Allen County 2 years ago, almost to the date, causing major damage at that park. I'm sure you all remember that powerful storm hit June 13th, 2022, which killed 1 person in Waynedale and knocked out power to thousands of people in the Fort Wayne area. and also left behind a path of widespread damage with trees on houses, limbs scattered everywhere. Now, that 605-acre park is set to open to the public this upcoming Wednesday morning. Liz, I know you are a meteorologist. I'm sure you remember that day well. That is something I did when I was interning at another station. That story was so big. I'm so glad that the damage was, contained so quickly, but 2 years later for Fox Island Park, definitely not the case there.
Yeah, I mean, that was such an active night across 21 country, and seeing the photos of the damage that next night was just insane. I mean, those are things that when you were looking back, you can still see so many of the impacts, and especially with Fox Island opening up now, 2 years later, I think that really just shows the strength of this storm system.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten so many questions over the time even that I've just worked here at 21Alive. People really want to know, when is Fox Island reopening? So I'm sure a lot of people are really excited for that. That's opening Monday morning, like we said. But that was a crazy night. We're glad that the damage, it didn't quickly get picked up, obviously, but a lot of people were able to recover from that storm. We do want to say, we want to end you guys today with our 21Alive Fastcast with a live look over downtown Fort Wayne. We hope you all have a happy Father's Day. Like we said, today is Friday, June 14th. We're heading into the weekend. There's your live look. Have a great morning.